Yeah, we have Bernice Doussoh in the house from Tomorrow Trip, one of our incubated entity. And Steffi Kusemann is the business coach of Tomorrow Trip for over maybe 1.5 years now, or over a year for sure. She's assisting Bernice in especially regarding sustainable traveling. So we have Auria Assogba. She is one of the co-founder of Limpieza Services. It's a cleaning agency. So they provide cleaning services, sustainable cleaning services, and ecological services for in the Beninese market. And they are assisted by Christiane Stein, who is the business coach for Limpieza. And yeah, you probably know her from AIESEC Alumni Europe, and also Steffi as well, and Jenny. And we have Moudilou, you know him already. He shared his story in the keynote just a moment ago. He's the CEO of 41 Devs. He's our first graduate, and he was assisted by Jenny Fahr as a personal mentor. And yeah, it's there. I like to say that it's, it's their common success story that Moudilou is already out of the space. Let's just give all the attention for our panelists. I'm going to give back the stage for the first question.
What was the most memorable moment you had with each other as expert and AIESECpreneur, and why? So give us a little bit the background of your connection and why it has worked out or not.
Most memorable moment was for me when Bernice had an alumni talk for the AIESEC Alumni European community at the beginning of the year. It was in March. And why was it so special to me? Because within only, let's say, more than 1 year, he developed his business and he learned about sustainable tourism and traveling, starting from scratch. And this was amazing with how much passion he talked about the topic in front of the whole audience, in front of the whole community. And this was a feeling that made me very proud as business coach, but also to see his development and also how he developed the skills rhetorically to speak in front of the audience. So we had a lot of, let's say, exercise before, but he did very well. It was a great talk, and this was some very exciting moment for me and very memorable from the very beginning when we started to talk what is sustainable tourism, and then not even 1 year later, so he was on the digital stage.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Have you actually physically met Stephanie? No. No,
not yet, because COVID happened, but it's my plan to visit Benin as soon as possible.
Okay, fine. Now, it's interesting how this relationship can be built at a distance and be effective, which seems to be the case. But you still not had the pleasure, either of you, to actually meet. But that's what good coaching is all about, is to create that spirit of trust, which I'm sure today exists between the two of you. Christiane, what do you have to say?
I think it was a moment, I think this spring, when I kind of realized that Auria and Cordula are doing a lot of the things kind of that I did privately, kind of for my home, kind of over the last 2.5 years, making my home more sustainable, but they are taking it on a bigger scale and doing now ecological friendly cleaning products. And, I did some of this stuff just for my home, for my dishwasher, for my multi-surface cleaning, but it's great to see that on a bigger scale and potentially in a country where kind of that topic is not as big as it's currently in Germany or probably Europe. So it's really great to see that, gaining traction also in Benin. Good. And also I haven't met them yet, so hopefully in the future there's a chance to do so.
Excellent. Very good. And Jenny, what do you have to say about this question?
Yeah, my most memorable moment was I had a session with Moody, and the session before we had talked about how to structure processes and yeah, developed a process Moody wanted for his team. And we structured just one process, and I told him, yeah, let's start with one, see how it goes. I wanted to take it slow. And in the next session, he had it all figured out. I asked him, how is it going? And he presented me all his processes. And I was so impressed. I have never seen yeah, somebody structuring everything so fast. I'm not used to that because my clients are in public services. So usually when I talk to my clients at work, I do it step by step, and he was like, okay, I got it. And he was doing it all by himself. And yeah, this probably I had two moments. And the second is, of course, yeah, that he's moving out, that his business is really growing, and that he, yeah, he established a strategy. There were so many things happening. And yeah, sometimes I did not even see that. And yeah, it's amazing to just follow this experience.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Let me, with the same question, now go to Bernice and tell me, how do you feel about this relationship? And again, this most memorable moment that you had with your coach or mentor.
Thank you. I think we have a good relationship. It's really good. What I can share as memory, not really related to work, but because the work is going well. But yeah, I think some month ago, I think for January or maybe Christmas, she sent me a book and some sweets from Germany. That was really, really amazing.
Yeah.
But yet, yeah, with DHL and the process was a bit long. Yeah, it was really good. Like getting some goods from Germany directly was a really good experience. And yeah, I like that. But for the work we are doing together, yeah, I'm really happy that I had her as coach in my work as specialist in tourism, entrepreneur in tourism sector. And yeah, thank you.
Good point. Interesting. Your turn.
Okay, thank you. For me, I think the most memorable moment I had with Christiane is every time we have to meet, because sometimes I wonder myself, it's like she is more invested in my project business than myself. She will be the first person to tell us, okay, we are having a meeting in 2 hours. Are you available? Can we do it? She's always there to motivate us. And it's more easy because she's already doing the same thing. She said it lately. She's already in sustainable cleaning. Mm-hmm. So it's more easy to share to express our ideas with her. And she can put it alive and understand us. So that's the important thing, working with her. And she's very open. She's very open, and she can let us say what we want and express what we want and guide us on the right path.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And finally, Moudilou,
yeah,
your comment.
Okay, thank you very much. Allow me to talk about my coach and my mentor. Actually, with Jenny, I think my most memorable moment was when she talked to me about processes. and the importance of building processes. And of course, when she was explaining, she said that, yeah, the session that followed actually presented almost all the processes in the company. Is actually because I found out it's something we actually were in need of. So I actually needed to hurry up and try to, you know, structure things and build our internal processes. And now things are actually more easier. And the second thing, it actually correlates with Lee. And my most memorable moment with him is when he told me that I should actually relax. Because before that, I usually, you know, worry about almost everything. And I had problems with our deadlines, you know, on our projects. And what I could gain with Jenny is that building processes will help us, you know, more understand what we're doing and, you know, prevent a lot of things. And with Lee, it's actually the simple fact that even if we don't do it, things will keep moving. So there is no need to kill ourselves in work. So we have to sometimes take time and rest and think about ourselves and try to enjoy the process and try to enjoy the experience. So those are the most memorable moments for me. Thank you.
Good point. Thank you. And now, briefly to the three coaches, I'd like to ask the question: why did you choose to volunteer with the space, and why are you keep doing it?
I can go
Christiane.
first. Yeah. I think volunteering is a big topic in general for me. So I'm doing a lot of different things, and having Christy on my team and on the team of AIESEC Alumni Europe for some time. And I remember here where I'm sitting right now in my in my living room, I think it's 2.5 years more time ago, Christy sitting here on the bottom of my living room and telling us about, for the first time, kind of what she's really up to there in Africa. And yeah, I thought it's a good idea kind of to support that. And I think she's bringing a lot of energy to the room. So it's great to be able to giving back. So yeah, and yeah, I think we too still have a lot of plans for the space also. So yeah, let's keep doing it. I hand it over to Jenny or Steffi, whoever talks first.
Shall I continue? Yeah, I just wanted to ask. Yeah, I was really amazed by the project. Actually, I loved I love coaching. I love mentoring. I'm a business consultant and I'm doing that the whole day for like sometimes 16 hours, and I love it. And this was an opportunity to do it in a other part of the world, almost unknown to everybody. It's like an adventure, and with amazing people, with an amazing spirit. And this is what is keeping me going.
Thank you. Thank you. Next.
Yeah, I will.
Yes, Stephanie.
Thank you. I will finish this round. So my reason to participate was also to giving back to the community, because I was really impressed of the idea and Christy's energy here, but also because sustainable tourism and traveling is something very close to my heart, and I was very happy about the opportunity to do the coaching with Bernice. So those were my main two reasons.
Excellent. Good point. A question for the well, for everybody, but not everybody has to answer. But do you see any specific benefit of the cultural diversity of this program?
I think in a lot of ways it's advantage. Sometimes it's a slight disadvantage because I think Jenny, Steffi, and I, probably they agree. We have not been to Benin. We might not even have been to Africa at all. So we might not know all of the local realities. And I think Auria and Cordula can sing a song about it, that sometimes I ask if that is possible in Benin, or if you have something like that in Benin. So because a lot of the ideas that we have, it's from our local realities, the suggestions we can make, for example, for marketing, what I had in mind for the workshop. But on the other hand, the advantage is that we have so many, kind of different ideas, different backgrounds. And I would say, even if somebody would listen in on those conversations and find out, what we might have in our environment and maybe what is not yet available in Benin, you could build another 5 companies at least in kind of creating things we have here and make them happen also in Benin.
Well done. Well said. Thank you.
And that's actually the beauty of it. You see the other side, and you learn about the reality, and you really have to think on your feet. So if a solution from Europe is probably not working, you need to think, okay, how could it work? And yeah, it's a challenge. And
yeah, good point.
That's the fun.
And last question, where I would put to the entrepreneurs: how do you keep your motivation up so you can walk through the challenging times and keep going? Moudilou.
Yeah, I think I actually talked about it during my presentation. It's the first thing I try to look at is the impact we create, because we're actually not working for ourselves first. We're working for our customers. We're working to we're helping our customers to improve their collaboration. We're helping them to provide better solutions, better experiences to their customers. And we too can be part of those customers. So when I take the insurance company, for example, we too can be insured. So by providing those solutions to those companies, we hope to help them to give us better services and better products. So this is the first thing, impacts to the company and the company's clients. The second type of impact is for ourselves. I think it's actually a learning cycle. Today, it's very easy for me to stay on the same table and talk about insurance, talk about finance, talk about, a lot of things. And I've been able to learn all those things in this process, in this cycle. So it's actually something I think is, very beneficial and opens doors. The last thing, as I said, is about, financial independence. So I think the best way to actually make money is entrepreneurship, apart from politics and thefts. So I think entrepreneurship is for me the best way to reach my goals. So I'm in. And what keeps me always awake is, I think I'm striving for a better tomorrow. So, thank you.
Thank you. And Bernice, do you have anything to add? Bernice?
Yeah. Well, what I can add is, sometimes we talk about it quickly, maybe in 1 minute or 2 minutes, but in everyday life, it's not too easy like that to keep the motivation. And yeah, the best thing is to, let me just start from what Moudilou just said, that you can get the financial part from that. You keep smiling and say, okay, let me just continue what I'm doing. It's difficult, but let me continue. I will get the income from that. And the second point, the most important thing I can add is like, when we can see, we're going to observe the impact of what you are doing. Let me just say, from to trip, when you bring some people to a place and they are learning something really interesting that they didn't know. You can see that happiness on their face, like, okay, you are really changing someone's life, like you are adding some value to the knowledge, and they are happy, and that's something give me also the happiness. I see that, okay, I'm really contributing to someone's life, changing them on some way. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Good point. Yes, Auria.
Well, for me, before entering the world of entrepreneurship, I knew that entrepreneur life is not easy at all. We have to encounter many challenges, so I was mentally prepared for this side. And what encouraged me, what kept me motivated to continue what I'm doing is remembering why I've started this business, remembering all the impacts we can make in our society. And the other thing is to trust our project, because it's very important to trust what we are doing and ourselves as entrepreneurs. Yeah, that's all from me.
Fine. I think that we've come to the end of this session. I appreciate all participants for their collaboration. I'm most appreciative to the coaches and mentors for their time and dedication. I also congratulate the entrepreneurs for their confidence and trust that they are showing to their respective mentors. So everyone needs to be congratulated. And I think that all of you benefit from this experience, whether you give or whether you receive. Well done. Thank you all. And we move to the next one,